like Kotar style, because it is Oblivion. It's really old school style, obviously. It'll be the first game that I've played brand new. Try to go from start to finish while streaming the entire time.
Nice, yeah, that's cool. Well, yeah, all right.
It'll be a fun experience to look back on. Because, like, when I go to play, like, Knights of the Old Republic, I'm like, wow, like, what a nice game. Like, even though they couldn't get everything done, I got the mod where it re-adds all the shit that they took out.
Yeah, the mod. It is a nice game. I don't love it as much as I used to, but it is nice.
Yeah, exactly. Not as I mean, there wasn't many options back in the day.
Just sometimes moving around, you know. Some games, it's just you get used to the new intuitive shit.
Exactly.
Like, fuck, moving sucks.
Yeah, why is this terrible?
I don't want to move like this.
Watch your back.
What are you talking about?
Fuck.
KOTOR.
Yeah, just old game movement, like how you don't like playing under rail.
Oh, fucking.
I like that stuff.
We're talking about fucking old tank controls like Final or Resident Evil 2.
Old
right?
tank controls, yeah.
Oh
Those
yeah,
are
like Resident
so
Evil
bad.
2.
I don't mind
Jesus
Resident Evil
Christ.
2.
Exactly how you're
the
saying.
remake
Tank
is
style,
great.
I hate that shit.
I hate tank style movement so much.
Dude, I like, here I go, I'm turning.
You have to stop and then just turn and then
Just like, it
Fucking-
feels like you're fucking
yeah,
flexing.
when
and
you were
turning.
backing up in that game, like there should have been fucking beeps, beep, beep.
That's like when I go to play fucking N64 emulators. I'm like, god damn it, I fucking miss and love this shit, but fuck.
Yeah, I missed it, but I love it, but God, it's annoying, but it I don't know. Being that slow added something to the game, honestly. But Resident Evil 2 Remake was really good too.
I love the remake. It's a love letter to Resident Evil.
I loved
fans.
2 though. I played through 2 fucking like 4 or 5 times.
Everything
I
can't
beat
be
the
a
shit out
love
of
letter to
Resident Evil 2.
fan.
What was
I remember we had Resident Evil 2 on the fucking N64 and the PlayStation, I'm pretty sure.
I can't play games like that. I couldn't even back in the day, and I'm pretty sure that's why I didn't like Resident Evil.
Dude, playing any game with the N64 controller was cancer. That
Even before, like, it wasn't great. You know what was great? Playing on fucking playing on the Wii. It was fucking awesome.
because you could
I
aim
know
and
you
shoot?
did, like,
or-
Yeah, because you could aim and shoot. It was fucking dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to set up my Wii. I'm gonna have to fucking put mad shit into it, use a capture card on that, and just fucking stream mad Wii games. 'Cause that's what I thought I was getting with the Switch, was an interactive gaming console.
Yeah.
Why would you think that?
Because I thought I didn't.
I would just use the Wii U. Fuck it. Wii U has the fucking touchscreen and the other. Like
You
a
can
lot of
play
Wii
Wii on a
games
Wii
use
U?
the
I
touch-
can't remember. I
think
have
so.
both.
I think so.
But
Maybe
yeah,
not.
there are good games. Like, if you haven't played Skyward Sword, I really do recommend it. If you haven't played Twilight Princess,
Brian
I really
hates
do recommend that too.
fucking. Brian hates Zelda games.
I do.
okay?
He does. He does. He does.
Even the
He
Zelda.
only likes Toon Link games.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
he only likes fucking.
You don't have a fucking
Ocarina
Game
of
Boy
Time.
DS, so you can't play most of
He
them.
only likes Ocarina of Time, fucking.
Wind Waker.
Yeah, the two Toon Link games. Well, Young Link is honestly.
You should emulate. Actually, you get in trouble for playing emulated games.
No.
No.
Alright, you should emulate fucking the DS games or whatever. I think you'd like those. They're fairly fun.
I'm just so much of a graphics whore now. I don't want to play handheld. That's the only reason I haven't emulated them yet.
3DS ones were-
I think Link's Awakening works pretty good on the emulator. On the YouTube emulator.
Honestly, if I buy
I
anything
like
that's
the Link Between Worlds. It's honestly almost like it's a lot like Paper Mario. I think you would like that.
I'll probably just end up
That's
getting that
really
new
good.
Zelda at a used game store for like the next time you and Bob are over and shit.
Which one? Are you
So is
talking
it
about?
is it a
Awakening?
2-player? Yeah,
Oh,
Awakening.
you're talking about
No,
Awakening?
I don't
No.
think so.
You should get Hyrule Warriors and we'll fucking bang out like a bunch of that shit.
The
Yeah.
fighting game one.
It's
Or no,
not a fighting
Hyrule
game,
Warriors
it's
is the
it's a
fucking.
Warriors game.
Yeah, Warriors.
Is there still used
Fucking
game stores
whatever.
outside of GameStop? Cause fuck.
You can fucking play as
really.
Zelda and shit, like the one from
I
the
mean,
new Breath of the
fucking
Wild.
whatever still exists in Brockport.
Game
Games
players.
for game players.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean I wouldn't mind Skyward Sword. I got a Wii,
I
but
think-
I'll have to get a Wii U.
Oh, dude,
Actually-
Skyward Sword's mad fun,
Wait,
and it's
does
interactive.
fucking game players still exist? I haven't been there in like
Yeah,
7
game players
years.
is
So.
game players is still the game stop might not be up.
I'll have to
Game
get. I'll
players
get
is-
Breath of the
I'm pretty
Wild
sure-
eventually too. Eventually, maybe on when the emulator comes out, because I don't know if I want to pay for it.
Yeah, it's not great. I mean, I love it, and like you can get a ton of playability, but the most fun that I have out of it is literally
Role-playing,
RPing the
yeah.
game, and it's fucking dude. It's awesomely streamable. Like you can role play as fucking Link, and you can have a great time and make it
You know
mad
what I want
immersive.
right now?
What?
I
But
want old school
as far as
pro
content and shit,
zonies.
it's not insane. It's you have to make your fun in that game like D&D. That's what
Yeah.
it comes down
Well,
to.
that's what I like about the other Zeldas too, though. Is it's like the shit that left you like questioning shit, kind of like.
Dude, there's so much cool shit in Breath of the Wild, though. It's like as for streaming content, I think it's awesome because you're just
But-
always finding new shit. You're like, oh, what the fuck?
I
is
looked
this?
the Gravedigger
oh,
a
go in
lot
here.
in Ocarina
Oh,
of
I gotta do
Time.
this repeatedly. Like I gotta
Yeah.
fucking do this and that, and like to be able to even do this, and then like you're just solving like a random world puzzle that you found. It's
Yeah.
fucking, dude, shit is really cool. Definitely mad streamable, I would say.
If I could find it for a deal, I'll buy it for it.
I think it's down a bit now. I think.
How about to talk to Grim
All I,
here?
wa-
Hey,
all I
hold
want
on there.
right now
I
is
gotta
just
sign you in.
a black and blue
Don't think I've
Calzone,
seen
like
you
old
around.
Calzones.
That
me
means it
too,
must be
man.
new to Stellar
Oh
Bay.
yeah.
You are new
not
here,
new
right?
Calzones.
That sounds good.
Yeah, that sounds fucking great. I would love a pounded Zony right now.
Yeah,
Fucking
exactly.
I wish I could just call up and then Nate
God,
would be
when
like,
they-
"Is this
when they
sprinkles?"
first
And
came-
I'd be like, "Yeah, boy."
Get
When they
that zone
first
of the
came
day,
out, they were
$5.
so good when they first came out.
Damn you, Biggs. Biggs AFK.
Ooh, this man.
I'm moving back in a sec. Actually, he
Alright.
can move himself
Yeah,
back.
he can move so bad.
Figure it out. He's a smart boy.
I'll be back. I'm gonna go attempt to find food.
All right, man. Good luck.
It's almost the first. Hooray! Almost time that I can eat. Ooh, it's raining.
Hey, yeah, come on. It's the first of the month.
You seem surprised.
Today,
You must have seen those UDL gunchips
I
on your
feel
way in.
so swollen
There's only
whenever
3 of
I
them
eat
these
nugs.
days.
but
Still,
I
they tend to
love
scare
nugs.
folk off.
I think it's the antibiotics, man. I swear. Depending.
Yeah, I don't, dude. Ever since I fucking stopped eating that shit, like, I don't swell.
Yeah,
My
nugs
feet
are-
used to always be swollen and
nugs are so
shit.
bad. I love
even
nugs,
just, like-
and I have to really force myself not to eat them because they're one
Well,
of the
no,
only foods.
I
that
like
actually do hurt me.
fucking. I really like grilled chicken nuggets. So,
Yeah, I fucking I
like
love
just
chicken.
non-breaded chicken nuggets are actually so fucking good.
It's not even that I like chicken that much. It's that, like or nuggets that much. It's that I love fucking like barbecue shit sauce and shit like that.
Yeah, yeah.
What the fuck?
Like I
ate 'em
fiend
with
for the
mustard.
sauce. I'm like I need nugs for that though.
I
Like
just
that's how
eat
you
'em
do
with
it.
mustard. I
Yeah, or
love mustard.
Me too. I
Mustard
mix like
isn't bad
horseradish
for
in
you
with the
either.
barbecue sauce. and the
Mustard like
mustard.
has no sugar or anything in it, and it's pretty good for you.
Yeah, mustard is actually alright. It depends.
I mean, it's just it depends on the mustard, but it's
the mustard,
usually
but
just like vinegar,
usually
mustard.
usually it's alright for you. It's one of the good condiments. Not ketchup though.
Yeah, not ketchup. Ketchup's fucking just sugar. That's just
Yeah,
just a
shit.
sugar syrup with some tomatoes.
That's
in
my problem, honestly. Is I'm like, this could use some ketchup. Basically,
Yeah,
just sugar.
ketchup's so bad for you.
it. Yeah, and then barbecue sauce
sugar.
is just ketchup with
addicted to it.
fucking other seasonings in it.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. That's how I like the fucking barbecue. It's just
That's
sugar.
why I do when I want to make
It's in
a
there.
I'm gonna start making grilled chicken nuggets or whatever. So I'm gonna get fucking ground chicken or something and just make nuggets out of it. But I'm going to fucking just do an egg wash with fucking seasonings, and it will be fucking. It won't be like crispy like fucking. It won't have the breading, but it will.
I want to do like nuggets with like fucking turkey or some shit, like ground turkey.
I want to
Turkey
do
nuggets.
like jerky nuggets.
I think they would be.
Well,
really
I
good.
mean, I could just do
It's
fucking.
still white meat. It's like almost the
Yeah.
same. It might even taste better, honestly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
turkey. I like turkey. Duck nuggets. Oh my god, I love
Get
duck
some like
so
dark
much.
meat
I
mixed in
love.
with the light meat. I would mix it all myself.
Dude,
just get like a little turkey or whatever.
I don't know what it is, but like duck is just so much better than chicken and turkey in every way possible, and I love it so much.
It
I
is
love
really
duck.
good. I wouldn't say every way possible. A turkey on Thanksgiving
not every
with
way
the whole
possible.
spread,
Duck-
like it just
duck
mixes
will
well with all
not-
the rest of the food.
Duck will never get as moist as turkey can if you prepare the turkey well. If you cook the turkey well, I don't know. Duck fucking fries.
No, there's a secret to all poultry, alright, and it's called beer butt.
Well,
It doesn't
yeah.
matter if it's turkey, chicken, or duck. If you can fucking open up your favorite can of beer and shove it in its asshole and cook it with it like that.
Well, duck has the least amount of dark meat and stuff too. Turkeys have the most amount of meat, and duck has the
How
least
do you mean
amount
open
of
it
dark
up
meat.
though? Like, or just
Just put it
tell
right
me a
in the
little bit
ass.
more.
A
Like,
traditional
Right.
beer butt turkey is like you just crack the beer open and you shove the open end into
Like,
the turkey's
all the way?
asshole. Yeah, and you just, I mean,
And you pretty much just let it evaporate in
well,
there.
it like cooks
as
like
it
that.
cooks.
But I mean, I guess if
And
you
you
want to
make
be
sure that
safe,
there's no air coming out.
yeah,
Because you need you need air coming out at some point
It's
so the steam
not.
can out, but you want it to steam in there.
yeah.
And it's actually fucking delicious. Beer makes everything taste so fucking good.
Well, especially for
But
like
I
when
can't
you
drink
talk about the moistness of like a poultry, like or your bird, when you add beer to it, like something scientific happens and it's delicious. Like I forget what it is. I remember Alton Brown explaining
Yeah.
it, but the alcohol is actually doing something to a bird more so than like other meats and shit that people will cook with. That's why like with a lot of chicken dishes, you'll see the cooking sherry or the cooking wine and shit like that. And it goes with a lot of
And
poultry
with
dishes
fucking,
or fish.
Yeah, with a lot of beef and shit, they cook with wine a lot too, like red
yeah,
wine.
I love
And with
cooking
poultry,
with
they cook
alcohol.
with
I
white
mean,
wine.
as somebody who drinks alcohol and appreciates the flavors, it's kind of like one of the best things in the world. One of my favorite
I
things is alcohol.
Appreciate wine.
Like fermented
Like
things
other
more than
alcohol.
just that.
Well,
I mean, I
don't.
like beers and wines.
I don't
and
drink
that's
alcohol, but I love like beer battered fish fries, and I also love like bourbon
Yeah.
chicken.
That's one
Yeah,
thing I'm gonna
you
miss
are
for a
roasting.
while, for like a whole year, because I'm gonna try to stick to this diet for a year. Is battered things. Battered
Talk-
things are so delicious.
Talk about a flavor that has been fucking cultivated over a long ass time. Like, yeah, man, how long did you cook that? A whole day? Damn, that's nuts. Like, I used bourbon in this. I literally fucking have aged this bourbon for 25 years. I used it
Yeah.
to cook. Like, fuck, what?
Jesus Christ! Yeah, this one time I think it was chicken cacciatore or whatever, and Statutory, whatever it is. But it was basically like a mix of greens and chicken, like pulverized with like but we used a really really expensive cooking wine, and that shit was so fucking good. And I don't like alcohol, I don't drink, but that shit was still delicious.
No, cooking with alcohol like is so delicious. I swear to
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
And you cook out
Fermented
all the
things in
alcohol.
general.
You're just leaving the flavor.
Basically,
A
yeah.
lot of like the secrets to fucking cooking are like fermentation. It's either like fat, salt, like acid, or some sort of fucking fermentation. Like that
Well,
adds like the deepest amount of flavor.
Fucking, like think how fucking quick alcohol evaporates. That shit fucking cooks out of.
Oh yeah, dude, it's out so fast.
Quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why like when people are like, oh yeah, you just put fucking like what's it called?
And at the same time,
Deglazing the
it's
pan
like
with like fucking wine or something.
Wine.
They literally throw that shit in there for like a second, fucking stir, get all the shit off the bottom, and then it's like the alcohol is already out by
No,
like a
and
minute.
really, Crow, next time, like, look it up if you want, so you don't have to choose the wrong beer. But next time you, like, someone, even for Thanksgiving, be like, yo, I'll cook a bird and make a beer butt, dude. I had it in Florida, and it was literally the best. Like, I also had it in Pennsylvania. They did it at the family reunion. And, like,
I know
Pretty
people
sure
always
we
cook
use,
with like light beers and shit like that, but I
You're
don't
always
know.
supposed
I would
to use
never
a
look it
really
up.
pale brew, like a really
Yeah.
hoppy one. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know
Like,
shit about beer, so I'm not going to make a suggestion.
I think
I would
I
actually.
would
It
want
might
to go for.
It might actually be light.
They
beer,
say
I'm
to
not
do
sure.
it,
I
but
forget.
to do a
I would
proper.
say like around like a summer or maybe like an amber bock or something like that. Like not dark, but like I would think darker than that.
When you do a
Yeah.
proper beer butt turkey, though, like
Not so
redneck
hot.
style, you literally have to put the beer can in its ass so it cooks it right. But if you could do it somehow, I would say do it with some mead, dude. Get some honey mead.
Meat is like
That'd be
wine.
good.
I
That'd
think
be good.
you are incorrect about
Well,
that.
we
It
can
would be-
ferment it somehow. We'll make it bubbly.
No,
Wine
no,
is
it
so
ferments.
sweet.
It's
I guess
literally-
maybe.
Okay, mead is literally just fucking
Honey beer, right?
fermented honey beer.
Yeah,
it's a honey beer.
It's
It's not-
essentially like
yeah.
wine. It comes off.
But the thing is, with wines and stuff,
Oh, wait.
it would
What's the matter, Vi?
probably
We're just talking
get
quick. I'm
kind
sorry.
of. It would probably get kind of gross, and it would make like a gross jelly glaze at the bottom of the turkey with like all the stuff you put in it.
Yo, you got to do that to cook into something else. So that's like ancient cooking. If you use that jelly to make some good shit. Yeah, we're talking about some turkey stuff. Like, how's terrible game that I won't mention that everyone seems to be playing recently.
I would try it.
Yeah. But again, usually people cook with light beer. It's like I don't know why, but like it always.
I
Seems to
said
be
there's
that way.
something with
It's
light beer.
because
I'm
of
pretty
it's
sure you're
because of
right.
what I said.
think
I
it's light beer.
swear it was Alton Brown was saying it. I just can't remember it exactly. But the yeast
I'm
and
pretty.
the not the yeast, but the alcohol is literally doing something scientific to the bird, to the poultry, and it's like Bob's saying, it's a light. You guys are saying light or whatever, but that's because the alcohol burns off quicker, so it's not completely saturated with whatever the liquid is, and it still gets the moisture. But I remember it locks the moisture in somehow differently.
I can see evaporating quicker being the main.
But
Yeah, and that's I don't
light
know.
just means it's less hopsy usually.
Because you don't want like as much of the beer.
Well, even if it's
flavor.
less hopsy, that's just the water content in
It's
that beer is
less
going to steam
bitter.
it quicker.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it's less. If it's light, it's just less bitter.
Alright.
Pretty much.
That true. Yeah, that too. Less bitter. You don't want it to be bitter. Not for like.
Also true. And if we think about it in a hop sense, like it is just where like it would just be like a herb water, fermented herb water.
Yeah, exactly. It's just your steam, like herbing the fucking inside of the turkey, which is obviously a really good thing to do.
That's I can't remember what the fuck was
the,
it.
The alcohol probably helps like dissolve fucking the connective tissue and shit inside the.
Well, this one time back in the day, like this, just to compare cooking with drugs, I think it was like an upside down cream cheese cake or some shit like that Brendy made, and it was like it was when we were like fucking around on the side of the road, so it was some shit that she did, and fucking, it just tasted so delicious, like. That herb itself, like the profiles it had, like made that cake, but it wasn't like it was like, oh, this is weed party cake. It was like, yo, this is fucking delicious.
I saw this recipe for this. It's called burnt cheesecake.
Ooh.
The recipe is,
Ooh.
and you literally
Burn it with a
put the
blowtorch
cheese-
afterwards.
No,
Okay.
you put it in the oven until all of the outsides pretty much burn, and then you take
Peel it?
off the outsides, and the
Alright.
insides, like, apparently people say it's really fucking good and really easy. But they're like, this is, like, a lot of people are saying it's better than normal cheesecake.
Dude, honestly,
There's that time of
Jesus.
day where I watch food TV. So
right?
it's-
Yeah.
it's-
Honestly, I wish I could bring you guys down to Florida and we could go meet my other grandma, my like grandma-in-law, because I think she just married my grandpa.
I want to meet all the grandmas.
Oh wait, I think my grandpa's dead on that side, but still, his wife's
Yeah, I
probably
wanna meet
still
all the
alive.
grandpas.
But regardless, she would always, especially for my birthday and shit when I was down there, but she would always make fucking New York style fucking cheesecakes. It was the one thing she missed down south was like real cheesecakes,
Yeah.
and she had like the little clamps and stuff to make it. But dude, her
Yeah, I
fucking
think the South cheesecake
like
would be good.
this isn't even a grandma I grew up with. All right, like I moved to Florida and I
Yeah.
just met this grandma, but her cheesecakes were like all of her cooking was great, but those cheesecakes, like literally, if I could bring you guys down there right now, I would go just for the cheesecakes.
Dude, nah, I want to make it. I'm
Cheese
gonna
and that
try to
heavy
like.
cream.
God, we need
For
to get
real.
like a little commune together so we can fucking.
Bye, vibe.
Bye.
I'll fucking like cook and shit all the time.
Happy Halloween, vibe.
Yeah, man. I know.
Just
Like
hit
the
me,
community is
Dylan,
so
and you
nice.
fucking just cooking like random shit.
Well, that's like I don't
we would
know.
make some
That's like
good
I'm always
ass
trying to
meals,
say to
I
my
feel
fucking
like.
family and to every girl I've ever fucking dated, but they are just like, yo, just tell me some shit you want so I can have an idea. Like I'm not gonna put something together you don't want. I'm not gonna do all that work.
Well, you guys already know that like
Exactly.
once
I
If you
just
want, I'll
fucking
make it.
I
They
cook
never-
whatever I think tastes or sounds good, and I just cook it.
I just
a
want
lot of the time for
I
my
want the
family.
community
Maybe
aspect, and
later.
I want to cook
Maybe.
for
I
people.
wanna
I
play
want to do
this.
shit like that. Community
Yeah.
is just the best shit ever, dude. Like I would
No,
love to
if
cook for
we
you
had
guys,
like a
too.
commune
Oh, you
together,
got a
we'd
raid
definitely
tonight?
have
I'm not
one
going
of those.
to. Fuck.
We would have one of
Some
those
shit together.
big ass outside grills that's just like.
see,
fucking-
no, you guys like I don't know. I get like people say shit all the time and stuff, but seriously, when I make like if I make it like good or when I start making money, I'm literally the first thing I'm gonna buy is land in Dundee, and we'll be right by all the Amish to buy shit from them if we want to. But it's gonna be like how I said, like start building a house, like build another house. Even if I buy a plot of land, Dylan be like, yo, can I just come out and fuck around? Like, sure, dude. He's gonna end up building a cabin or some shit.
We need to live next to the Amish. We could.
No,
buy
we
so
really
much-
would. So much good stuff, but also in Geneva by the Seneca Lake,
They're
it's just really
meta-nice.
good land. But also like to be next to that river and to fish out of it and to boat on it. But like we're saying, like to do community shit. If we all live together, like yeah, we can go play Smash all day. But we get bored of video games. We really do. When summer comes back, like yo, I'm gonna do this project. Yo, I'm bored too. I'm gonna help
We
you
can all
out.
start little fucking.
I'm gonna be
we can
real
start
bored of
little
video
farms
games
and shit
summer
too.
this year or spring.
Little vegetable farms. Get some tips from the fucking Mennonites.
Oh
who
yeah,
know
no, there'll
exactly
definitely
what the
be
fuck to
everything.
do.
There'll be vegetable farms, fucking distillery stuff. I don't even drink, but I'd still distill shit. It'd be
We still
fun.
couldn't live too close.
I would not have.
No, that would be the whole point of it. We'd be around no one.
We'd have, we'd be very far. I'd live very far away.
When
from
we lived in
distilleries,
Dundee, our
so
closest
they'd
neighbor was
slow
like a
down me.
mile away, right?
Yeah. Well, there's Gina and.
Well, across the street, technically, yeah, but that was our
Yeah,
little
it's
commune
a
at
little
that
bit
point.
farther. I mean, you and I like to fucking occasionally like bump off the fucking chain. So
Well, yeah, if I got a good system,
probably
it'd be
gonna
different.
build some really big
Well,
fucking systems.
when you think
around
like
here.
that, though, like Woodstock took place in New York first, and like this is out past fucking Woodstock, New York, and shit. You know what I'm saying? So if they can, this is areas where people can have festivals, like by Huntersville, New York. Like if we had enough property, we could have a festival in a sense.
Could easily be more than.
It'd be
a mile.
nice to just have like a little fucking like festival or party.
Dude, people do that in Holly enough, but yeah, I would totally do that. There would be like a barn jam or what the fuck ever. Like once a year, we just fucking party.
yeah.
Everyone's invited.
Yeah, all
Everyone's
musicians
invited,
and
except for fucking Jared. Fuck
Yeah,
that
fuck
guy.
that guy, that child
Nobody
molester.
let Jared in and put fucking pictures
Oh,
of him
yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah. Fuck Jared from Subway. He's not.
He's
invited.
not invited.
Fuck that.
I hate him.
Ah!
All right, I've kept this guy waiting enough. All right, I must
Yeah,
be one of these.
he looks very patient, honestly.
Dude, he is extremely patient. All right,
The
take your
various
time.
of the patient.
there's only 3 of them. They still.
Okay,
They
I'm gonna go try to find food now, since we just talked about food for like 8 years.
Alright.
And I forgot.
What are they doing out here, Grim? I don't know if you've introduced yourself, but
You may not have heard, you being new, but Stellar Bay hardly ever gets off-road
But
traffic, us being cut off by the board and all. Which means I never get to do this part, but I've been practicing, so here goes.
give me your best shot, Grim.
On behalf of Monarch Stellar Industries, welcome to Stellar Bay, home of the freshest sal tuna and halcyon.
Oh,
Please state your name for the records.
my name. For Child's Discreetly, if you know what I mean. Don't have time for this. I'm Captain Elman. I'm not ashamed to say it.
Swell. There's one for the logs. I'm even gonna give you your own entry code.
Oh,
I'm not supposed to do that. It's against procedure, but Mr. Sanjar isn't so strict about the rules here.
oh,
Besides, I got a lot of empty entries to fill.
okay. Is Stellar Bay really that isolated?
We don't get ship traffic in town. Only off-worlders who do make it out here are sublight. They got a base in Fallbrook. And thank the stars for them, or we would have run out of Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch years ago.
Gotta stay up on that Purple Berries crunch. You're not exactly what I expected to find on Monarch, Grim.
Oh, that'll just make Mr. Sanjar's day if you tell him. The board makes up lots of nasty stories about raptidons and cannibals and whatnot.
Oh, cannibals.
But that's all outside our walls.
Well,
Mostly.
mostly. Are you saying the board's been lying about this place?
Oh, sure. They make Stellar Bay sound like a rotten place, but it's
Oh.
not so bad.
Okay.
Get a good breeze going, and the sulfur smell mostly covers up the fishy smell.
Oh,
Ah, the nostalgic stench of home.
exactly.
Can't say I miss the day-to-day of living in Edgewater.
Anyway, Mr. Sanjar's got lots
Anyway.
to say on that subject. Kinda goes over my head, though.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna have a look around, Grim.
Mr. Sanjar will be mighty pleased to meet you. If you see him over at headquarters, maybe you could tell him I did a bang-up job of welcoming you?
Of course, Grim.
And if you're headed that way, maybe you could do me a favor?
I'll also do you a favor, yes. But that depends. What is this favor?
I got this Rizzo's Rangers tossball poster coming in
damn.
on the next sublight show.
Oh, shit.
Signed by the Black Hole himself.
No way.
Only I haven't heard anything in a while. You think you could check with Celia to see if it's come in?
Of course, Grim. I will ask you about your fucking. Wait. Who's the black hole?
That's Bertie Holcomb. Only one of the greatest tossball hackers ever.
What the fuck is
I
toss?
wonder if he's kin. Dad had family that worked for Rizzo's.
toss
Never got to meet them.
ball.
Huh.
Everyone's heard of him, even on Monarch. We still get some of the games.
Oh, I can't
You
wait to
been
get
living
some
in a sulfur
portals.
pit or something?
Portals?
Whatever, I don't care. Actually, I've been in an inhibitor for decades. But why is it called the black hole?
On account of him being the best hacker who ever played? Nothing gets by him.
Jesus
He
Christ.
sucks up every ball that comes his way.
He sucks balls? Okay, that's all I ever need to hear about on the subject. Maybe, yeah, word that differently.
Well, Holcomb's had a lot of nicknames over his career.
Okay.
Used to be the tallywhacker on account of what he'd do to the score.
Ah,
Before that, he was the slick stick.
slick
Because
stick.
his shots were always so smooth.
Alright. Let's not talk about this ever again. Let's put it the opposite. You're making this up, Grim.
I swear I'm not. At the start of his career, people called him the hack boss, but no one thought that was very catchy.
Oh, yeah, well, it's not. Sure. That sounds pretty valuable. I'll ask about it.
Thanks a bunch.
No problem.
Celia works for Mr. Sanjar in the MSI building next to the bar.
I'll be there.
Always there, so you can't miss her.
Alright, I won't. Thank you, Grim, for all your helpful blue and yellow get up stuff. I don't have anything to say. They're really colorful in space. They are like a circus looking. Yacht club. Well, I walk in and I'm greeted by the yacht club, and Bennett here, so might as well talk to Mr. Bennett.
Laws. Can't a man enjoy the smooth menthol flavor of a Stogie Slim in peace?
It's against the law. You've got a lot of brass for a man doing absolutely fucking nothing.
What I am doing, sir, is enjoying the moment. It's so rare that I can seize one apart from the jabbering masses of this wretched place.
What are you talking about?
This law's forgotten town. Cut off from the rest of the colony. Removed from any culture. I recall when Stellar Bay was a proper board-affiliated town with regular shipments of Auntie Cleo's best and all the cereals. Before Sanjar took over MSI and got us all booted.
I remember I was like, yo, what's that? They're like, it's a spliff. You want to hit? I was like, yeah.
It's a split.
Had to be like fucking over 50% tobacco. I was like, what the fuck did I just hit?
Yeah, I fucking hated spliffs, alright?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of spliffs at all. I'm anti-spliff.
I'm anti-spliffing in this bitch. I'm glad Jamaicans stopped smoking spliffs, alright?
Did they?
Yeah, they smoke whistlers. You know what I'm saying? Let me get my whistler.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying, like that. That inhale whistle.
Like that.
That's a whistle, right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know anymore either. When I look over and I look at myself on like the little mini screen for my preview, I feel like a Muppet. Cause like all the hair and shit, like it looks like I got no neck.
Waka waka.
Waka waka. Flocka. I go hard in the paint, okay?
The paint.
Fuck. You miss the good old days, Bennett. Is that what you miss?
Days of consumption and culture.
Bah.
When we weren't squabbling with the iconoclasts for lack of better things to do. Look, you're making me melancholy. Is there something you wanted?
There is something I wanted. I'll be leaving, I guess. I was just gonna sit here and enjoy a smoke with you, Bennett. To have a conversation.
Making me melancholy. That's really specific.
For real. He's not afraid to share his true feelings.
His exact true feelings.
As if he was written into some kind of story. I see
You're
we
making me feel a mild-hearted disappointment.
feel the kind of this fucking poet. Bravati, don't stare at me like this, Max. Don't play with your fucking fingers.
Spliff time. It's
It's just a time where we stop and in this fucking space universe and we take in the sights, smoke a little.
What are the chances of all the times and places we could have been born?
Yeah.
We're here, light years from Earth, going about our lives.
How about in space, alright? And in my mind, I'm in
What are you
space.
talking about?
Sorry,
Space
I thought you were quoting
In
someone
my
who-
mind. In the game, part of the game. It's very simple. Alright, well, I walked into this town and I was greeted by the yacht club. So,
Jeez.
we're gonna have to go inside of the yacht club. Max, you already know what's up. It looks like we have to go inside of the yacht club almost.
What about if you wander around in the alleys for a while? See if you don't get a second.
Oh, I could get.
Find the thieves.
I'll
the
find
thieves
them.
guild.
The aliens are next in line. I was just greeted with this first, so in I go. Well, I'll see the thieves. I'll go in the back
Often we
alleys.
see new
I'll be
folks
trying to
right
jump
away.
everywhere.
The right
First drink's
way
on me,
first.
stranger.
Come on.
I'll
Too late. You already have sided with them.
I'll go out there in a second. I'll check behind the tavern. If there's any shit going down, Durin, it's behind the tavern. I'll pass on the drink, but thank you.
Suit yourself.
Suit yourself!
If you plan on sitting through Nyoka's stories, you might could use a few.
Well,
I could use a few and tell them myself.
Now what can I do for you?
I don't.
She just wanted a nice day for Halloween. Oh wait, the rain did? No, it didn't.
It's kind of drizzly. It's not as bad.
Yeah, it's still pretty bad.
Why is this place called the Yacht Club?
Thought it had a fancy
Mama's
ring to it.
favorite
It does sound fancy.
Name's the first advertising anyone sees, after all.
Yeah,
Sister's
true.
upset 'cause she can't get her girlfriend out here.
Oh man.
Bad day for Halloween.
It's a bad day for Halloween.
Apparently, she like almost got in an accident. She was like tired.
Oh
from
god.
fucking Driving overtired.
I'm extremely
shaken up.
exhausted. You might think about fixing up that sad-looking sign outside.
Don't be so negative. It's what's on the inside that
I
counts.
guess.
Speaking of, you look like you could use a bottle with something good in it.
I'm abstinent, but thank you. Whatever it is. Alright, I'll be back. I gotta look behind your bar or else I'm not cool. I gotta kick it past this way because there's a giant fucking engine. These are just regular residents. I need to see the Backstreet Boys.
Wrap mask and painted eyes, right here.
Do I get to choose to ride a wolf or no? I don't.
In what?
Will someone help me? My
Well-
boy's in trouble.
Because you get both reputations as you level up. Mostly get Orgrimmar.
Oh yeah, probably eventually. There's a lady screaming saying her boy's in trouble when I came back here, but I can't see her. Not getting lynched by a dancing mob. There's just a lot of shit laying around in space, that's for sure.
What about my boy?
Where's my boy?
My B-boy.
My bebop. Oh, this is the lady looking for a boy.
Oh.
She looks more constipated than anything. My boy!
Bay.
Little boy!
Bay. Where my birds at?
It's actually heroin is what I need, but boy!
Oh.
Oh, no. Lady, can I help you?
Oh, thank you for
Oh,
stopping. Everyone
you could
acts
help
like
me.
nothing's
Suck it,
wrong.
suck it.
Like my little boy isn't at risk of being eaten by some
Oh,
vile
why
creature.
do I live like
Please, you have to help me get my little Tucker back.
She's
Oh.
been
He ran
drinking,
away.
or yeah,
He was gonna get
drinking
himself killed.
the salt tuna
Oh,
for
I
way
just
too long.
know a raptidon is melting him with acid as we speak.
He is. Your child's missing? Where should I see him? Tell me!
Oh, I just knew you were a good person.
I am.
Agnes, I said, this is the man to save your little Tucky.
This is,
And I
yes.
was right.
I am that man.
He ran out into the wilderness a few days ago. I warned him about the raptidons,
The fuck
mantisaurs,
moved
and
me?
marauders,
Who
and
moved
toxic
me?
sulfur pools and poisonous plants.
More
I
toast, because
will
your phone was
kill
ringing.
you.
Oh,
Hey,
phone was
God,
ringing.
Captain.
It was
The
loud.
youngster won't last long. in a
What's my
place like
phone
this.
doing?
Ringing.
It was
Please.
ringing.
Can't we help?
Oh.
Ringing.
Please, won't you go and find
You
my
know, I
boy?
left
I
it
will
down
find
there.
your boy, Agnes!
Yeah, Agnes boy.
Agnes.
Why would Tucker run away, Agnes? Tell me!
He's been
Why would
pining
Tucker
for an
do that?
adventure.
Tucker
Said
wouldn't.
He's tired of living cooped up
Tucker,
behind
you
the
fool.
walls. But he doesn't
Tucker would never
understand
do
how
that.
dangerous it
Boys,
is out
boys
there.
will be boys.
I warned him. A raptidon would snap him up first chance it got.
Really?
I just know one's ripped his arm off and is gnawing on it.
Oh,
His
God.
sweet little fingers.
Well,
He should have
probably.
listened to his mama. I promised I'd keep him
Are you
safe
his mother? Are you
with
sure you're
me.
not his grandmother? I'll help you find your son!
Thank you. Oh, I know he'll be safe now that someone's able to fetch him home.
Well, besides his
You
arm.
look for him in Amber Heights, you hear? It's down the road southwest of town. I'm
Fantastic.
sure he made it that far. I just
What's
know
up
it.
with everyone in this game and having like
And
weird
if you
looking
find any
fucking
of them
facial
iconoclasts
scars?
indoctrinating my
They
boys,
eat space junk for a
punch them
living,
in
you
the
know?
mouths. Tell them what I think of them
Yeah, they
luring
live on
little boys
ra-
away
like
from their
probably
mamas.
exposed to like
It's
radiation
immoral.
or some shit. It's probably no amateur.
Yeah, like I think this place runs on salt tuna as well. So like, and last place I was in, the salt tuna was the sprats, like the lizard rat things. Look, there's mushrooms growing on the side of this house. Who knows what mushrooms like that can do to people's skin? Who knows how long that lady spent in space? We can't even see these people's faces because they look like clowns. Look at that gun! It's a clown gun. I wouldn't be
Why are these people, like,
surprised
sneaking around. Why are they like?
because I crouch. Still get up.
They're like, all right, we're right in front of these guys. Let's sneak. the
Exactly.
fuck
You know how this works.
around."
It's fine. Alright, I'm going back to the yacht club. I went to the back alley and I'm gonna help the lady find her son, but I gotta go get more information from the goddamn...
Where is
tavern.
my son?
I'm not looking for my son in this game. I'm looking for chemicals to unfreeze my fellow colonists.
Where
Even though I don't
is
give a
my
fuck about them.
son?
My son! Don't look lovingly in my eyes. Talk to me here!
Something else I can do for you?
Yeah, how well do you know Night? Go over there.
Anyone who spends any amount of time in this bar
Like
is bound
me.
to get to know Nyoka.
Okay.
It's like
Nyoka.
bald
On
Mario.
account of her being
It is
here so
just
often
Mario.
herself.
It's me, about the Mario.
And I don't
I
mean that
lost
all.
my hat!
Mario.
Hat and
Anyone who's
wig!
rid us of as many beasts as you have is entitled to a few
Radiation
drinks.
and the cancer treatment took my hair.
I got the cancer
no.
after I went to the galaxies!
Peter left me for the Bowser.
No!
Oh.
Different at Mario's house this year.
You said you're not used to
So I
seeing new...
fucked Luigi's wife, and now Luigi won't talk to me.
Actually, this is the terrible tragedy, is Mario and Luigi had to try to fight Goku and they figured out the fusion dance and this is what they've become.
Oh no.
No!
And then they shaved their head.
Because they are
It's me.
Nazis.
Oh no.
Is that the whole D&D crew?
Is that a me?
Bob isn't there specifically. But yeah, it's almost the whole D&D crew. Why, you trying to DM, Chris? I'm gonna play your campaign some more? Where did we leave off? We fucking reestablished the ogres aren't coming through anymore.
Reestablished dominance
Over the ogres.
over the ogre.
Aw, hell yeah, Chris says. Are we trying to Chris D&D? His fucking regular D&D campaign? Then I can Moonshadow. You close that portal, I'm pretty sure.
I can't remember. What was that styled after? What campaign? What happened?
What happened? It was we were doing a bunch of different modules, but we went in with the cultist. That was my druid dwarf actually, I think. And you were a hunter, I think. You were a ranger.
said hunter.
You were a hunter. No, Dylan was a fucking cleric.
Well, I thought you said you mashed different modules together, Rich. But yeah, we were running a module. I threw in some spice myself. Alright, the next module's not ready. We gotta do a Halloween module. You're not used to seeing new faces around here.
Not since Amber Heights. These days we have more leaving than coming. Off to join the iconoclasts or some such.
Chris says Halloween 5M. I don't agree with that. I'll play some D&D. With just us. What happened to Amber Heights?
Bunch of marauders broke into the executive compound, slaughtered everyone. Corporations pulled out of Monarch not long after.
Oh.
I thought everyone knew.
But
then that was 10 years ago. Still feels fresh to us every time we look at our walls, though.
Well, I guess I'll just leave then. Maybe Bob will DM for us when he gets back. He was just trying to find some food or something. Let me just walk past you. Nice space butt, lady! It's got like a riding crop with the fucking flask, whip, and fucking... I hope this is my last companion. No! I like the pink and green with the pink hair.
Sunshine off that butt
Yeah,
and the bar
you get the candlelight off the booty. It doesn't shine too much, but...
Top down cleavage
And the little
booty
bastard's
favoring
slippery,
light.
right? On account of its blood, so it's sliding all over the place, trying to crawl away.
Right.
Getting so I
Bernard
can't tell
dies in my campaign
total
because he got
blood
2 of the
from
3
the
crit
mud.
fails in a row on Bob's campaign. Alright, so Bernard's dead. That's how we're starting our game. We gotta bring him back to life, but he's a zombie. And we're just be like, is this a zombie?
No, it's gonna be like as he dies, a second dwarf that looks exactly like him and
Shows
all
up!
his memories and powers comes back.
Yeah, exactly.
He's wearing a phylactery around his neck.
He made 60 character sheets. What was that fucking movie when that dude was doing it? He was playing the archer. And they're like, hurry! Hide behind the pile of dead archers!
That was Bards.
It was Bards, yeah, alright.
Bards!
Named Jared. No! Jared's not allowed! Alright. The blood from the mud. Excuse me?
Don't interrupt. It's rude.
Okay.
But I gotta get in there. Get
My
right
kid
in
and I
that
have
baby
named
rat
Bernard in Chris's
stomach.
campaign. Doesn't
dig
even know
it
his
out.
own player
So
name.
much
Oh,
as
Bernard
drop
and
a stomach
Gerard.
acid got on that medallion.
My character's name
Shit,
was
I don't
not
know what I'd
Bernard.
do.
Chris is a fucking
Might be
terrible
I'd
DM.
hunt
Doesn't
every
even know
damn
the names
rapt
of all the
out there.
characters in his campaign.
Oh, God.
Fuck
Right.
Yo.
What are you staring? Wait.
I'm spiting
Who
words.
is from around here? Who
You're
are
just gonna
you?
sit there not even in chat and let him say this shit to you, Itachi, like that? To you?
I'm Elm. It's a pleasure to meet you.
To you?
Ooh, charmer.
Your whole
Don't get a
face
lot of
like
that around here.
He's
Folks
a-
mostly
he's
grump
not
at me
gonna do
about
shit,
how I
he's a
should
pussy.
join the MSI
Bitch.
payroll. Nice change of pace. Buy me a
Like
drink,
that?
will you?
I'll stay in chat. You've had enough. Told you can get me the information on a broker.
Buy me a drink. I'm fucking. I got red hair.
I have red hair. Here, sure. Bartender, another round!
Stand.
Try to take it home with me.
What are you doing
Money
in Stellar
in the
Bay,
bank,
stranger?
boy.
I'm told you can help me find information on a broker. I'm on vacation.
Ooh,
Just vacation.
some hell you've chosen. You must
Wait, why does the
really
quest
love
timer
fish.
still run? I thought I turned it in. Oh, I didn't. Where the fuck? Oh.
I'm allergic to fish, actually.
That is a fucking shame.
A lot of
really
quests
is.
and then Thunderblow.
I'm sure. All right. Yeah, listen. I'm told you can help me find the information broker. I want more dialogue options.
Well.
No.
Let's get
Dude,
down
what
to
more
brass
what dialogue
nuts
could you have
then,
with this
shall
fucking
we?
crap?
I don't
Brass
care.
Piece of shit.
Just more.
Ain't it? Brass rats. Let's talk business.
Chris says thanks for the chat.
I'm headed
Bye.
back out
Bye.
after I said
Oh,
goodbye.
man.
You
No,
and
exactly
guys
like you
sooner
said
than
it to this
that.
bitch.
You have to
Just
give
buy
me
your
something
alcohol,
to
then
clear
forget why
my
you
head.
want. I know exactly what I want. I just wanted a little more conversation. I thought I was fucking.
With her and get it over
I can't
with.
have any romantic
Less
options in this
talking and
game.
a
They
lot
took them
more
out.
action.
They took him out.
It's a little less talk. A lot more action.
I don't need an escort. Just tell me how to get to Devil's Peak. What do you need? Just what do you need?
Just what
Outstanding.
the heck?
Our dispensary here maintains a stock of, well, I don't rightly know what they are.
I didn't forget. I wanted to just keep chatting. I'm here to get her to get me through a fucking stockade or some bullshit.
I'm cut off for the month on account of
Fucking
needing one
trash.
just about every damn day. But I'm sure you've got your wily
My
ways.
math lab is trash.
Fetch me one and we'll
I
be
hate
all
it.
set.
Damn. Trash lab.
Like, I'm just trying to plot this fucking point on the graph, and it's like, nope, 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 nope. You gotta do all this random shit that doesn't make any sense to even make it go there. And like, but
I mean, a cannabinoid? That's just a stimulant.
They work. We got a deal or what?
Oh, obviously, it's just let me look through the. All right, I'll be back. Levels, beautiful, beautiful levels, Max.
So those are the apothecaries supposed to be here, but they're. This is supposed to be quest here, but oh, there's a lower level. All right.
Human cow, 10% chance. The human cow is using 25% armor. That's just fucking other shit.
What's your spec? What are you doing?
I'm a hacking persuasion guy, thief.
Oh Jesus!
I just use science as well.
Canada spec.
I'm Canadian spec.
Classic.
I do kind of look like a fucking lumberjack. I won't deny it.
no, you are a lumberjack.
That's not me. What kind of perks do I want, though?
Oh yeah, rank 3 Frostbolt. Now it's on. A little less talking and a lot
More frostbolting.
Yeah, that. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. New arcane intellect. Magic missiles. Bro.
Just give me the walk speed.
Oh no, kitty. Yeah, dude, they're selling Devil Star Leather 7G in trade right now. Be right back.
This is a new revelation on the stocks of Devil Source. People, this just did. Devil Source plummeted to an all-time low. The Devil stock...
Store is fucking trash now.
Devil Store is buy. Get online and buy all the Devil Store you can because it's low.
Back. Yeah, man.
Back to our correspondent, Scarecrow, who's in the field right now.
Yeah, it's going pretty. He's got a bunch of it, you know, and then the auction houses are filled with Devil Store leather that are at the same price, around 7G. The people are resorting to going to trade and sell their leather because apparently it's just not selling like it used to. Everybody's got their Priebus and yep, MC on farm, so it's easier to just go in and get pants and gloves from there.
You've heard it here first, folks. The Devil Sword
like
levels plummeted.
Outside.
It's raining men. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah! It's raining Devil Sword. Hallelujah!
It's raining Devil Sword men.
This guy has no name.
It's raining Meryl. Hallelujah.
This is kind of creepy.
New face, huh? You from
These
off-world?
people are just sitting here in complete silence.
Yep,
One has
Captain Elm of the Unreliable. That's me.
A ship captain?
Yes.
Well,
SS,
I'll
go
be.
fuck yourself.
Here, let me buy you drinks.
Your name is Captain
Considering
Elm of the
Minnesota-
Unreliable.
Glad that you didn't buy
Why
me
don't you
that.
grab a chair? Sit
Oh,
a
I gotta
spell
get
and
the
revel
flight path
with
here.
us.
That was
By the
close
smell, he's been
shadow,
reveling
close
enough for you
shadow.
both already.
Devil Soul, what up, very good place.
What are you calibrating?
Me and my friends
Who
have
is this
taken our
bitch
destiny
right here?
into
I
our
always
own
see him talking
hands.
to her.
We're untethered.
She like your
Free of
companion.
responsibility.
Yeah, that's
or we
provided.
can't.
Our baddie.
Well, as
Who's
long as we don't run
Caleb
out of
Herrick? Is
bits.
your companion too?
No,
But
not
until
yet.
the windfall's gone, we're riding high. See, we just
Tell
walked
him,
out
be
on
like,
the
yo,
work.
you need to
Had
fucking
enough
shut
we
up.
did.
Or I'll beat
now we're
your
striking.
ass.
I'm looking at some strikers. What could be so bad that it made you walk off the job?
It ain't any one thing but the sum of it all, having to work longer shifts for less bits. And the wages we do earn don't cover as much as they used to.
Well,
Our supervisor Velma goes on and on about quarterly profits and meeting quotas. But that ain't what Sanjar promised us. Velma refuses to negotiate, so we're refusing to work.
oh. I think
We
I've
won't go
come here
back
to
until
beat
she
the
agrees
shit
to
out
pay
of
us
you
fair and
guys,
proper.
actually.
Us on Monarch, we're free from the board, you know? We have the right to lobby for better hours and pay.
Yeah.
I happen to be pretty good with negotiations. All I do is talk to people.
I wouldn't doubt it. You look like the type who
I
takes
know
things
I
on
look
top.
like it.
Not like us cogs.
Yeah.
Trying to be the squeaky wheel, but just getting deadlocked.
That's right, you all suck.
It's
I'm
been
the main
days, but
protagonist.
Velma won't even hear us out. Maybe you could just make her listen to our demands.
Maybe I can. I'll meditate on your behalf.
You would do that? We sure are lucky you decided to come up to the patio today.
Yeah, for real.
I knew drinking up here would be good for more than the view.
Maybe we need to talk about that more.
Sure thing. What did you want to discuss?
Whatever, mediate, meditate, whatever. Sandra's going to Fireville if you don't return to work. How can you afford to miss work? Any suggestions on how to put pressure on Velma to negotiate?
If I knew that, I'd have tried it. Talking reasonably got me nowhere. Maybe you'll fare better.
Fuck.
The others wanted to blackmail her, but we're above that. Besides, them are just rumors.
What you fuck?
We got no proof they're
Fuck
true.
you.
What's this about the blackmail, though?
I would never endorse such an untoward tactic, you know, but, well, there's rumors that Velma's taking a cut off the profits. So far, it's just gossip, you know, but if there was any proof to be had, it'd be in the Saltuna warehouse, I reckon.
I'm gonna check that Saltuna warehouse out. I'll talk to you later. Whatever your name was, because it doesn't appear above your head. We have a lead, boys. It's to the Saltuna factory. Who would have ever guessed? Can't talk to these residents. This is just a broken road. I don't like these pushback mechanics. There's invisible forces at work here.
It's Cthulhu.
It's Cthulhu. MSI. I'll go into MSI later. Resident in the dark. Guys are so dark.
Watch your step if you venture outside the walls.
I'll venture outside the walls when I damn well please. Or just a regular joke. What the fuck is this place?
If you want to talk to the boss, she's in the back of the warehouse.
Is that the tunery?
Velma seem out of sorts to you?
She's always cranky.
No, I mean, more than usual.
She's more cranky than usual. It's her time. We want more toes. He's not back yet, bitch. Left field toss ball betting. Woo, boys! I'm feeling a bet today. Then this toss ball. Give me the better fucking. Give me more texture. There we go. I didn't pay for fucking shitty texture packs. Alright, this is what I paid for. Beautiful textures. That's fucking, oh goodness. You watching the things you take bets, lady? Listen, I'd like to bet.
Ooh, you're the new face.
I am.
Wow, you must be up on all the latest tossball games. So who do you follow? Wait, don't tell me. You look like a Hammersmith Thunder fan. No, Glacial H Mammoths.
Yeah, the Glacial H's. Why? I play for Anti-Cleo, darling. Don't you recognize me?
I'd heard they'd gotten a
Hey,
new hacker.
darling.
Is that why everyone's making such a fuss about you?
Yeah.
But
it's
what are
true.
you doing on Monarch?
This is part of the goodwill tour of Holocron. We're meeting our fans across the colony.
Maybe we're not so isolated as I thought.
Sorry, not that it's not this.
So, what can I do for you?
Well, you're having trouble receiving the tossball game transmission.
Graham's always filling the airwaves with his propaganda. Like it's done him
propaganda.
any good. All it means is the tossball games get to us in fragments. Makes them real hard to watch.
Well, that's all for now. Bye. Nice talking to you. Yep, I don't want to bet or anything, so bye. Any tossball in this game, because I'll bet on it, but bye. Can't even go to the constable's office. Why can't I lie and go to a constable's office? Maybe I can assassinate the constables. Alright. Why do you want me up here for then? Nothing. Nothing that I can see. No, my legs! Why is there a ladder here? I'm gonna die. It hurts so bad. I need help. Please. Oh my god, what the fuck? Alright, I'm just dying, that's all. Scared the fuck out.
Fine, I'll just die.
I'll just die then. Oh. I don't want to steal anything. Why couldn't the SCP Mega Patch come out before Halloween, Biggs?
Because you touch yourself at night.
No! I tried to only touch myself in the morning. Frederick.
If Velma's capable of running the warehouse, she can certainly pick up her own caffeinoid.
Don't be so hard on her. With Brax missing, she's working doubles and needs a little edge.
Very well, dearie. But you stop by anytime you like. Hmm?
Oh.
Thanks, I'll keep that in mind.
He's gonna keep it in mind. You're open to it. Hey, talk to me.
And I
Sorry,
said,
I gotta get back to
Do you have to get back to warehouse? Do you like banging old ladies? This just in.
Hello, dearie. Why, I don't believe I've seen you before.
What
And
in
with
the
sweet cheeks
fuck?
like those, I'd remember.
Oh, sweet cheeks.
What can Auntie...
This old lady bangs everyone. Great. Good news.
it's me, Abigail Edwards.
Would you like a hand job?
You want a handy? Oh.
Call me Abby.
I've been asked to pick up caffeinoid supplement.
And what a helpful young
Hello.
man you are.
Hello.
Nothing like a little
Bob, do you want to
to
play
liven
fucking
up the
D&D?
spirits. Who's your
Right
lucky
now,
friend, dearie?
Oh.
Why?
You're gonna have to. You're gonna have to DM then. Fucking itch.
I'm doing homework. I can't play either.
I don't know, Auntie. You'll have to pry that secret from my sweet little cheeks.
Aren't you a saucy thing? I may not be a fresh young thing anymore, but with age comes experience.
Don't fucking tempt me, Abigail. Don't fucking tempt me. Huh? Why don't you show me a thing or two?
Much as I'd love to. But I'd hate to send you away empty-handed.
Don't.
You were here for caffeinoid, weren't you?
I was.
Who's it for?
That's private.
Now, there's no keeping secrets from Auntie Abigail. I'll tease it out of you one way or another. Also, I really do have to enter someone's name for the allotment. After all, I have to keep track of where our little pills wander off to.
Persuaded. We don't. Why don't you just write down my name as Lotso Bits? How's 2,260 cents? That's fucking. That's ridiculous.
It's too much.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't want to pay 2,000 bits for this.
Dude, persuaded. Is your persuasion high enough?
It's 55, but I have to give her fucking a fucking
So
bunch
what?
of bits. What do you mean? So what? I can
Yeah,
just
but
tell
you
her
have
my
to.
name.
You have to persuade her.
I don't have to.
Yes, you do.
I don't want to bribe her.
You're a persuasion character. You
She was
have
about to
bring
blow
every
me. Now I'm gonna
persuasion
pay her
out of
2,000 fuck bits. I don't think so.
Yeah, but then you get all the pills.
I'm gonna say they were for me. I don't have to reload. I suppose it's reasonable.
Indeed. Now, how about you
Dude,
tell
you have to
Auntie
bribe
who
her.
this pickup's for?
I can lie.
Just do it, Elm. Elm, the stream wants you to.
Actually, the pills are for me.
I'm so
Wow, you
sorry,
fucked
but
up,
with the
Elmer.
iconoclasts and the
You just
marauder
lost
filth
yourself a
chasing
viewer.
away what little
No,
trade
you
we
didn't.
get, I'm afraid I have to reserve my supply
Ballad
for
of
Fallen
Fallen
residents.
Angels.
Oh,
Oh wow, look
reserves
at
have
that! You
gotten
should have
so
bribed her,
low,
you
I've even had to start
dumb.
locking the supply room upstairs. Isn't it a shame what some people will do to
Wow,
get a
Em, looks like
little
you should have listened.
Well, she said she had to start locking the supply room upstairs. I could just go steal it.
No, you.
I can
you're
pick
a
that lock,
straight-laced-
lady.
You're a straight-laced businessman.
Exactly, Itch. You can't trust people these days. Oh, that's just awful.
Isn't it just?
It is.
I'd make an exception for you if I could.
Oh.
my
Critical
little
shift
cherub.
-2.
Is there anyone else needing a special pickup from Auntie
Almost
Abigail?
too easy.
I guess.
Oh, her.
Yes.
It's none of my business, but I have told her Dr. Williams would bump up her monthly allotment if only she'd join MSI. Contribute like the rest of us. Now I've gone and said too much. And you know me, dearie. I don't like to probe.
All right.
Sure you don't.
That's it. Get your shotgun and blow her head off. That's the only way to. That's the only way to.
Yep.
End this.
This.
Doesn't anyone else have caffeine? I'm not killing her.
So I would
I'm gonna
love
bang
to
this
know
old
where
lady.
Sublight
Kill her.
supplies don't come
You can't
cheap.
bang people.
I'm
in
gonna
this
build a
game.
life with
I'm gonna build a life with
Romance
this.
I'd love
option.
veteran to
It
help
took out all the
you,
romance
but
options. You
there's
said it
not
yourself.
much.
I know, but she's still flirting.
Dr. Williams
Take what I can get.
managed the town's allotments from his terminal upstairs. Even I can't access them.
Jesus.
Check on my mom real quick. See how she.
Intimidate. Enough sweet talk! Give me caffeine or you're gonna need to taste it for your own medicine. I don't want to do that.
Oh, don't taste it.
I thought you were in charge around here, Auntie. Sure you ought to be. I'm just gonna persuade her for this is just for the kicks, because I could just go steal it.
No, intimidate her.
I'm not intimidating.
You have to. It's the
Oh,
higher
you
one.
flatter an old woman.
Dude,
Me,
you'll
I'm
get, dude,
just
in these
here to
games,
be a
you always
pretty
get more out
face
of the
for the
higher skill
customers.
check. What are you fucking doing, Al? You
And
gonna
to keep
play
an
these
extra
games?
key to the supply.
I'm not the Biggles. I'm not intimidating everyone out of their shit. We played Morrowind.
I didn't intimidate anybody. I just killed them.
Forgetful fellow, huh?
Careless experimentation with medicinal substances.
For real. She's just telling me where to steal everything.
Eventually.
Can I find this doctor?
Dude, when are you gonna get?
Graveyard, I'm
When do you
afraid.
bang?
Poor man was always
Soon.
searching for the flower of
Dude,
enlightenment.
I've noticed she doesn't
On
have
the
any
way, he
fucking
tried
crazy
some
scars on her face.
rather
How did she get so old
daring
without any of them?
I'm
combinations.
not doing it, bitch.
Good. This bitch.
A flower of enlightenment.
It's a philosophist symbol of some kind, dearie. Never you mind.
Okay.
The graveyard's near the southern ruins. You're certainly welcome to pay your respects, but the bodies tend to attract beasties. Do be careful. I'd hate for anything to happen to you, dearie.
Same to you, Abigail. Same to goddamn you. I guess I have to figure this out on my own.
Chin up, dearie.
I figured it out. Character. I'd like some other ending dialogue options. I'm just gonna go upstairs. Very nonchalantly. I want to see how it turns out.
Dude, when are you gonna bang your assistant girl?
Yo,
I can't bang anyone.
Why don't you got some sort of Halloween something on? What the fuck is this?
I didn't want to play. What do you want me to play?
Worst
Grand Theft-
Halloween stream
Do
ever.
you guys want to see fucking what Resident Evil remake? It's the only graphics horrible thing I got.
You have to
You.
put something on.
You.
The costume.
Yeah, you got yourself up in there. You're not even wearing a costume on.
Yeah,
I don't
Halloween.
have any costumes.
You
Just
can't
go
even do
fucking
something.
put
This is
some eyeshadow
ridiculous.
on.
Be a wizard.
Put
Come
some
on.
eyeshadow on. I don't
Jesus
got
Christ.
nothing. Hold on.
Be a wizard.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Can't even be a wizard.
Oh, whoops. Oh god, what is he putting on?
But no Halloween and shit, this and that. Hey, alright, I hope this is good enough.
Your lights too. Come on.
Lights? I need to set the lights up.
Alright, let's see, what do you
Halloween.
got?
Alright, hold on, I'm setting up the lights.
What the fuck is that?
Don't worry about me.
Are you Marvin the Martian?
I'm taking a
Where do you-
piss
how do you
before I
have
set
that?
these lights up. I need the lights. I need a hand.
Come on, that's Halloween. Come on. Just get some, just get some eyeliner, get the little cat eye going. That's Joe. That's what they call a joke. 1000G, willing to negotiate. Oh, such a negotiator.
Alright, grabbing lights. Just had to pee. Oh god. Ugh.
Oh no.
Come on, you fucking lights.
Oh no. It's not going good, Paul.
Throw that there. Slide this over here.
Oh,
Alright,
oi, oi, oi.
Alright. Is this any better?
Hold up. Wait for it.
Hold on.
Wait for it.
Just go closer.
There you go. Right?
Ah,
It feels like
Shadow.
a Halloween stream.
Now it's
Close your eyes,
Halloween.
Shadow.
Hold on, I gotta do the
Looks like
Marvin
you got
thing
no
different and
neck,
put my
because
hair
like
back.
usually like wear it around. Like,
I gotta
your
put
neck
the
or
ears
whatever.
up.
Makes it look like your head's floating.
Hold on, I think I can click this on top.
Yeah, it does look like Venom
There
eyes.
we go. I'm like a Russian Marvin the Martian, alright? Don't worry about it. Okay. What was I doing? Hacking?
You were trying to bang that lady.
I was actually.
Get the mod. Get the fucking bang mod.
Is there a bang mod out?
I don't fucking know. Probably they got them for all these games.
There wasn't. There's like some bad retextures.
I know they got one. They got one in Skyrim. They got one for Oblivion. They got one for Fallout. They got one for everything.
Oh, give me the patient records. Why do I have a patient
Fallout,
record?
right?
Liver damage, likely the result of prolonged alcoholism. Attitude problems, likely the result of prolonged alcoholism. Frequent social withdrawal, likely the result of prolonged alcoholism.
Likely a prolapsed anus.
There, patient not found. Please try again.
Use near mana rift disturbance. Well, I don't see any fucking disturbances. Apothecarium. Maybe I'm not in the right area. This is more like a torture kind of a thing. Torture jigger. We got some beer jig going on. Just,
Got some bitch, gotta have a couple briskies. What's in here, lady? The bathroom? At least it's not covered in shit. Listen, you stay beautiful. Whatever your name was.
No, I don't think I will.
Mario!
I think I'll pass on that then.
I think I'll pass on
Oi.
that.
Said oi.
I think I'll pass on that.
You.
The ball with the ball to bang boogie.
Biggie boogie.
Digga boogie.
No.
Ah, but Charmer.
Alright, Itchy, are you gonna DM?
Welcome back. Drink, chat.
Are you gonna DM regular D&D? Come on,
All
let's
of
throw
the
on
above?
another module. You don't even need to make maps. You don't put doors down.
I'm doing math homework, so if you're doing it, it's just you and Dylan playing with Chris.
Now it looks like my head is huge when I do that. Looks like an alien.
I found a barrel of milk.
Barrel of milk. Barrel of milk.
I've got your magic pills. These things are dangerous, you know.
More or less dangerous than a steady supply of alcohol.
Yeah, that's what he said
Give
just
it
now,
here.
too. Whatever.
Whew, that hits the spot. Right in the, oh, no, there it is. There it is. Yes. We're in business. Let's go.
Where are we going? Glad to have you.
Great. Where to?
Fantastic.
Let's find the information broker.
Oh, Hiram? I ain't checked in on that man in an age. He's running the giant radio
Dude, there's a
tower
raid
we
in
lovingly
Fortnite
call
now. Everyone's
Devil's
doing
Peak.
raid days.
We'll be going south and west, mostly along the road till we're past Fallbrook. Out there, there's a western slope that'll lead us through some fun.
Alright.
You like hunting, right?
Sure.
That's fun. If you're more of a spelunker, Rotting River will take you into the mountain caverns. We can discuss options when we get closer.
Alright.
That said, 3's already a crowd. I don't mind waiting somewhere until you got a spot open.
Let's go back to the ship. I've got a ship at the dock, babe, if you want to wait there.
I hope you like being part of our crew, Nyoka. We're real excited to have you.
Are we, though?
A ship? Well, look at you. I'll find a spot there to call my own for now.
Sure.
Find me when you're ready.
Fine.
Dude, I wonder if kids are gonna be trick-or-treating tonight with it fucking raining and being death outside.
No, there's gonna be a public school announcement. Like, don't go trick or you'll get sick. You're a piece of shit. Your mothers don't love you. Holy shit. No, Sarah, I specifically recall you standing that you intended to pay.
Excuse me, sir.
I want to make pie.
I don't get it, Itch.
Could I get another advance, Mr. Nandi?
Just make sure it's properly logged.
Hello?
Hi.
I'll note it next to the others, sir.
What don't you get?
What, Itch is Lincoln?
Well, new business turns up at last.
Who the fuck is Ben Shapiro?
Celia, didn't
so
I
bad.
tell you
Ben
our new
Shapiro's
statistics-based
like
advertising model would be
someone
a
who's
hit?
Actually, fucking just
That
dumb
you
as
did,
fuck.
sir.
He's
How
like
can yield improvements of 26.7%
super
not quicken the pulse? How can 32% cost savings not moisten the loins?
You've often posed these very questions.
Yes, often.
Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a meeting with me.
No, you have a meeting with me!
Did you hear that power play, Celia? They don't make them like this anymore in Halcyon. I only hope you don't judge me by my handshake.
Fuck
Now,
you!
what business brings you here?
Me, I'm charting my own path. Going where the wind takes me.
What a charming notion. One doesn't
these
meet
nuts
many free spirits in Halcyon. Not outside Tartarus prison, anyway.
Good.
Forgive me, I'd be positively enraptured. Only I take it this means you aren't here for Saltuna.
Do you like my copy paste?
I love it.
thing?
Do you see it on my fucking stream? It's like just blurbs of colors.
This dude is saying 134G legacy.
Yeah, do you
Why
see
is
it?
like that?
What the
Why the fuck is
fuck?
it like that?
I think you broke it. It looks perfect.
All I see is to me and my. You better apologize to me and my waifu right now.
Yeah, those are completely intended. Restream knows what's going on. It can process things onto a stream.
Oh, shit.
I'm not here for Zaltuna. Hey, it could always be both.
Now, there's no need to humor me. I'm used to this particular letdown.
Oh.
Seems like you're having a rough time, Mr. Sanjar. Are you doing quite all right?
Oh, don't worry on my account. This is merely the latest in a long line of professional erotic and athletic disappointments. I had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but it seems we're back to the drawing board.
This is good for the both of us.
This is good for both of us.
Ugh.
What the fuck? Are you guys keep putting copy pastas on my shit?
You gotta read them out loud.
Jimo Nasi, my name is Ken Sama. I am a 27-year-old American
Please don't.
otaku anime fan. I have to scroll back up. Fan for your
No one needs to read out loud,
Gaijins.
Don't do it.
I draw anime and manga on my tablet and spend my days perfecting my art and playing superior Japanese games. Daiasagi, Final Fantasy, Persona series. I train with my katana every day. This is superior weapon can cut clean through steel because it is folded over 1,000 times and is vastly superior to any other weapon on earth. I earned my sword license 2 years ago, and I've been getting better at speaking Japanese fluently, both Kenji and the Osaka dialect, and I write fluently as well. I know everything about Japanese history and their Bushido code, which I follow 100% when I get my Japanese visa. I am moving to Tokyo to attend a prestigious high school to learn more about the magnificent culture. I hope I can become an animator for Studio Ghibli or a game designer. I own several kimonos, which I wear around town. I want to get used to wearing them before I move to Japan so I can fly. What exactly are you hoping to accomplish?
Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's resources and protection for 10 years now. Now, we've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-books nature of those transactions, such arrangements are precarious.
I hate those kind of arrangements. You're tired of scrowning and scraping by, that's it.
The Ballad of Fajida.
Is that it?
Yes,
Is it?
freedom is a tempting ideal, but a rather costly paramour.
Exactly. Intellectualism fuels the train to mankind's future, but the tracks the train runs on are forged from practicality.
Mr. Vicar, I don't want to be rude, but I don't think that means anything.
Yes, it's as though the good vicar has plucked the very words from my brain.
Oh. So what do you mean to do about it?
Well, Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
On our terms, mind you.
But will that help the people here, Mr. Sanjar? Keep them fed and safe?
Why does this girl look like she's like smug?
Precisely what I'm trying to do.
'Cause she is.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
She's from Toy Story. This lady knows what's going on.
It's true.
Is that
our
Toy
Celia
Story?
is an alarmingly competent middle manager. At any other company, she'd be wasted in data entry.
True.
The plan she refers to is a two-pronged approach, and the first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended.
Oh. Fine. But how do you mean to do that?
With a Bolt 52 cartridge, of course.
Oh.
If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting the Bolt 52, we'll be able to become one of the most productive and secure cities in Halcyon.
And you'll have a powerful ally on the
Be
board.
quiet.
Bolt
I'm washing
652
my
sounds
soap.
useful. What is it?
Why, one of the strongest defenses in Halcyon. An extremely powerful ordnance.
I don't know if I should just give this guy weapons. Doesn't seem like the kind of, like, one of his eyes is bigger than the other. That means he's kind of crazy.
No, he just got punched in the eye.
I don't have any intelligence? Like, do I need one more
Oh, you're
intelligence?
fucking dumb. You should have just gone all in on persuasion.
Where do I find one?
In the old arms building southwest of town, which used to be part of Stellar Bay before we had to move our walls in.
Ooh.
These days it's overrun with marauders and raptidons.
Then I guess I'll go fucking Try to get your Bolt
Do
52.
be careful. I've lost more than a few people to marauders and raptidons out there. Oh, and while you're at it, there should be a terminal in the arms building with some dangerous information. Perhaps you could delete it so it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
I think I'll copy it and sell it, but thanks for the offer of deleting it. Alright, sure, bye. It was not a pleasure talking to you. Can I go in here? No, it's just outside. Workbench. This is a big little city. It went this way.
Help! Someone's been killed!
Oh my god, where? You needed help, just tell me.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Well, do it quick. Pull yourself together and tell me what happened!
I clean the apartments while everyone's at work.
And?
I've seen all sorts of messes.
And?
But this... If you're going into the apartments, do not go into the lower one on the right. That's where the body is. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go contemplate a hot shower.
Why don't you go contemplate the fucking authorities? Where's the body? Where's the body, Jesus Christ?
Yeah?
Oh, sorry. Just spooked me, was all.
What? What spooked you?
What a gruesome way to die.
What spooked you? Nothing is here.
Guess I'm gonna have to do family stuff for a little while.
Right. Alright, have fun having family Halloween things.
Yes.
Several ragged outfits of all the same cut and color were stuffed into this suitcase. That's just some bits. Oh, no more cruising that. Bye. Any clues in here? Hey. Got a name, resident? You don't. Mind if I look at your journal? Sorry to bother you about this, but something foul is leaking from the apartment upstairs. I don't know what. Look, Celia is keeping up there. She works for you, right? Do you think you could talk to her about it? Can you please try to keep your windows shut? As I've tried to explain, leaving them open is the way you got fucking food out. Fights fucking whatever worms. I know you keep out hours. I know because I heard you coming up at all the times, day and night. But maybe you could try to close your door a little more quietly. Rather sensitive nerves. So the killer is someone in the apartment. One of their neighbors. What are you crouching for, resident? What do you have to hide in here? Residents. Inferno scythe was probably used for the killing. This looks like a killer's apartment. I've deduced it. Dark alleys. It's too dark.
Were you really in jail, Mr. Max? And you were our vicar?
Yes, but as I've repeatedly said, I was assigned there as a vicar. I was not a prisoner.
I just can't believe you'd lie.
I was not lying. It had no bearing on my ability to minister to my flock, and was therefore not worth mentioning.
Well, whatever you say. Just residents. Everett. Talk to me, Everett. Good day to you. Chef, what the fuck is going on?
Whoa, by the stars, my poor heart.
Yes.
I just about pissed my jumpsuit.
Please don't. Sorry, I didn't mean to startle.
Most people don't. Besides, this place is enough to try anyone's nerves.
Why is that? How is that?
Where should I begin? With the oversized mantisaurs? Or perhaps the rap spewing acid at our walls? The board was right. This place isn't fit for human habitation.
Damn.
And I was a fool for staying.
Oh. Why did you decide to stay in the first place?
Sanjar, of course. He had all these glorious ideas about how he'd run Monarch.
Oh.
Rest periods between every work shift. No shift more than 10 hours long.
Well.
It all sounds wonderful. Yes. Until you realize there's only a few centimeters of repurposed steel between you and the deadliest creatures in the galaxy.
Well. Seems like
why is this guy wearing a chef hat?
Because he's a chef! He's Chef Raymond.
Oh, he is.
Seems like you want more than centimeters.
I could do with a few kilometers of cold vacuum, but that spaceship is flown.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Ever thought about leaving Stellar Bay?
Only every day. But in case you haven't noticed, we don't exactly get ships on a regular basis, yours notwithstanding.
Come be a chef on my
ship. Even if I
ship.
did scrape together enough to buy passage out with sublight, which would mean reaching Fallbrook without getting eaten, shot, or dissolved into green goop, what then?
Why don't you just tell me?
You're a chef,
That's
right?
what. Because MSI is not in what you'd call good standing with the board.
Oh.
So even if I could get out of here, no one's gonna hire me.
That sounds rough.
Even talking about it has my blood pressure up. I've really gotta stop.
Well, I guess I'm off. You're not allowed to
you.
join my group. Yep, lucky you too. I wouldn't ever take you out on my ship, ever. Because my group thing is already full, I guess. You lock your fridge?
Dude, yeah, what do you mean? Why wouldn't he lock his fridge?
I lock all my fridges.
Nice.
Don't you nice me. You see me do this before. Gonna paint the town Jed.
Great work.
Not a peep for me.
I'm just gonna steal all this shit. No! My legs!
No one saw me trip over that, right?
No, I wasn't looking. Alright, this is the way I have to keep going. No barber in this town.
Or is there?
No!
Dude, I heard some kids outside and my dog was going fucking crazy. Like, my mom's like, oh, I'll take Mocha out there and we'll sit with her. And I'm like, no, it's not gonna work.
That please don't.
She'll like choke herself trying to get to the kids, to kill them and eat their corpses.
No!
Have fun, design games with friends, race around your island, or build your dream Fortnite.
Where's my Fortnite? Alright, I'm saving this shit.
What are you done playing Outer Worlds?